What's up, y'all? We're back. Second episode. Took us a while to record this one. The first one was recorded at what? In
About 4 weeks ago. No. What was
It
it?
was
June
in
17th or something?
June, yeah. And we're in August right now.
I know you said on the first
Which
video.
is crazy. It's real crazy. But anyway, we trying, just life. We trying to get it. But yeah, man, we back. It's two of us today. You can see, obviously.
Yeah.
Our other brother had stuff to do. I think
We couldn't keep postponing the videos.
yeah.
And he just wasn't going to make it to this one. Hopefully, we're hoping he can make it the next one.
I think he's in like the tryouts for the Sixers right now. He's trying to join the NBA. But yeah, man, we just gonna get into it today. Got a different way of setting up. Now we're sitting on the sofa, so you're gonna see my true fatness. But
That's crazy.
what you about to put highlights?
Yeah, I'm going to watch some football highlights, but I want to get into our discussion just so we can have some audio in the background for
All right.
ourselves and be in our freaking peace.
So
Comfortable zone.
first episode was introduction. Talked about what we wanted, stuff like that. This one, try to get into more detail. Think
Get into a topic, this one, I guess. Yes.
Yeah.
Intro was our first episode, kind of saying who we were, talking about the whole point of our podcast and stuff like that. And one of the reasons why we couldn't record in the past few weeks, that episode actually got messed up. We had to get somebody to edit our video. We're not good with that. I'm not good with pretty much technology.
We're just starting. Like I said, we're
We're using an
rookie
iPhone
mode
right now.
We're
Yeah, we got an
rookie
iPhone
mode.
on our tripod.
Yeah.
But little by little, this thing is going to become more to us. We will invest more into it, just like we do our own lives and stuff like that. But today's episode, we're focused on this second episode. We're going to do, basically like what mental health means to us. I guess.
Because to be fair, reason we said that was because what we've been hearing is mental health is different for a lot of people, and what it means to them also is different. So, I mean, we'll see, but yeah, just today, just what it means to us. Hopefully, it means the same thing to some of you people out there, and how you can describe it and stuff like that. And we could, like I said, man, this is open discussion. Like I really want interaction with a lot of people because, like I said, maybe we could help y'all. Maybe y'all could help us. I mean, we're always looking for the damn help.
Yeah.
Every day. I mean, we even talk to each other about like, hey, look, listen, like this week I've been through this, and I don't know, advice here and there, regular talking stuff. I don't want this to be like a professional.
Well, we're not professionals.
Email us with your questions and no. There's nothing like.
I mean, if there's a question that you feel comfortable telling us, that's the whole point.
Yeah, we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna try to get more involved and put in like our social media, so you could send us a message through there and stuff like that, and give us a follow, see what we up to. I mean, like I said, we're just regular people. Just because we're
guys
recording
lives.
a video and we got these mics in our face doesn't mean
we
know what the hell we doing, because we don't. We just
speaking about what we've been through.
Yeah, and we just trying to get involved with a lot of you guys, man.
And we getting older and we realizing that we really got some mental health issues.
Yeah, and
it sucks.
And growing up and like you said, realizing a lot of things, and I realize a lot of people, my family is struggling with it too, and
a lot of friends, family.
People know me. People know us. We're really, really, really involved with our family. We
and if
like
you know us, you wouldn't even expect that some of us deal with mental health, and that's the part of reality that we want to open up, and that's why we're doing this podcast for the discussion. We mentioned in the introduction, we're not going to keep reiterating on certain things, but that's where it's at. It's like, we focusing more on the men, but the women are, feel free to involve yourselves as well with y'all mental health. Obviously, we focus on the men because we are men. You know what I mean? We're men that still grew up with the values from the 90s and the 80s. We wasn't born in the 80s. We were both born in the 90s, but the values that we have from the men we seen growing up, that's the values we have now, not the generations that are upcoming now. And I'm hoping to touch a lot of the audience as well in different type of generations, because I feel like a lot of them don't have the figures that they need. And me being who I am and the figure I didn't have growing up, and I have a son. I have my daughter as well, but I'm trying to show my son what it is to be a man. I don't quite know how it is to be a man yet. I'm 28 years old now, and I'm still figuring it out while battling my damn mental health, and it sucks. I know a lot of people feel the same way, and I want people to get help from this. I want people to reach out. Maybe these podcast videos is a point where I'm reaching out to people as well. Like, hey, man, I know that man's battling something. Like I said, if you see me in life, I'm going to most 9 out of 10 times, I'm going to talk about what's going on in your life. You ask me about mine, I'm going to just say it's all good and fine. And that's the part I don't want to keep living like. Like, I don't want to keep saying it's fine. And I know deep down, shit, I'm hurting. Like, all this shit I'm battling or going through. And I'm like, no, it can't be like that, man. Why can't I just
Want to
be happy?
make it like a normal thing.
Yeah, normal. Yeah, like I want to accept. I'm already accepting my depression and my anxiety, like my mental health. But I would like to make it more comfortable if I gotta live with it the rest of my life.
So basically, like, how like we go now, we see a random person and be like, hey man, what's up? How you been?
Yeah, I
Like,
won't be
not random,
able
but
to
like somebody we haven't met in a while, and
talk to them.
they're and mentally they're messed up, but they won't tell you that. Could be like, oh, he probably gonna think I'm weird if I talk. Like, no, like, and this is what and a lot of people say, it takes one person to change the world, but we're not trying to change the world or stuff like that, but we trying to
Change the views
and
of
make
how
it more
this is.
easier for people, like, so that way you can talk about it and maybe that person can help. That's all we're trying to look for, like, letting people know you don't know who can help you and you don't know who you can help. You understand? Like,
Yeah.
that's what we're trying to, like, throw out there a little bit, like, man, if you messed up, talk about it, but at the same time, you're not dumb to know certain things. Like, if you're talking to this guy and he's in your face and he's like, oh yeah man, like, then that's not somebody to talk to. Just keep it pushing, man.
Most of
It's
the time,
okay.
you could tell
But
when
don't-
somebody's going through something that
Yeah.
relates to you. You could feel like they want to say something, they're not. You could feel off the conversation. You know when to say something, not to say it. Always
Right.
choose your words wisely.
Yeah, and
you know?
don't feel stupid just to talk about
Nah.
yourself. Like, it's you, man. Like,
Or if you feel like that person you're
Understand, like-
talking to is not validating you, maybe it's the wrong person.
Yeah,
you
like,
know what I mean?
and-
Maybe
and-
you didn't meet that right person to speak about your feelings to, and that's okay. Not everybody's gonna validate your feelings, and that's perfectly fine.
yeah, not
but there's a lot of
everybody
people who
is-
would.
Yeah,
There's
not everybody
people
is
out there
cool
who
like
would.
that, man. Like, luckily for us, man, our circle is real small. It's mainly our cousins, to be honest. And I got
Couple friends.
2-3 good friends that I keep in my circle. And
Yeah, maybe not even a handful. To be
I
honest,
know for a fact if I go up to any of them, I'll be like, yo, man, like,
they're gonna be there.
they're gonna be like, whoa, relax, yo, come here real quick. Let's talk about this. Like, I know for a fact I got those people in my circle. That's what I'm saying. And it's messed up to say right now, but and some of my family who I thought was like that for me, they're not. I know I'm no longer close with them because I know it's just messing up my mental health, man. Because sometimes I'll be like,
Yeah, man, that's the
damn, what he
battle.
thinking
That's the
about me, or
herpes.
like why he's like that towards me, or yo, what's up? Did I do something wrong to him? No, when I didn't, because I'm not that type of guy to go around and talk crap and stuff like that. Like, everybody know me, man. They know I'm always laughing, literally always laughing. Sometimes when I'm not supposed to be, and I'm still laughing. Like, it just that's all it is, man. But yeah, that's what we're trying to do, man. Just throw it out there and make it like, hey man, what's up? I ain't see you for like a year. How you been? Not good, man. I'm trying, but it's like, that's what we're trying to make it. Like,
Yeah,
a
after
normal
that small
thing.
talk is gone, and
Yeah,
you know
like-
somebody, or you remember them, or whatever it is, or if you just know somebody's going through something, don't be afraid to ask that first question, because maybe 9 out of 10 times again, they're not going to open up to you.
Exactly.
They're not, and especially it's for a lot of men. I feel like the way it is for women, for what I've seen, and me growing up around a lot of women, because I have a lot of female cousins, I have a lot of female aunts, and especially my aunts, they were involved
Of
in my
course, you got
life and all that.
female aunts. Aunts are female.
A lot. A lot of, oh yeah, obviously, but a lot. I grew up around a lot of women in my family, I can say, and I noticed how it was easier for them to talk about their feelings and feel validated versus the guys and boys. I'm starting to
we're-
realize that,
we're
like, when I
freaking-
grow up now, that I hear some from my certain cousins or family members, I'm like, damn, I didn't even know you was going through that, and it was like, why you never spoke up on it? And then now they hear stuff from us, like, shit, like, and I notice it's happening with a lot more of the guys, and it sucks. It sucks, but I know women sometimes, they could get out and just hang out with each other. I'm not saying all women. I'm not, because I know a lot of women go through stuff as well. They don't feel validated, respected, etc. But I know more than usual they can go out and feel more accepted than men. They could
It
go
does
out
seem
there.
easier.
Yeah, it
seems
seems easier.
for
I
them.
may be wrong.
Because they could walk in, they could literally be food shopping. They go to the cashier, hey, how you been?
They
Girl,
anybody
let me
would talk.
tell
Yeah,
you.
it's just
And then they're there for like the next 20 minutes talking, and it's like, the guy go up to a cashier and be like, yo, what's up, bro? You good, man?
are you gonna have a
today?
good day? All right,
Yeah, I'm
cool,
good,
cool.
man.
Your total's this.
Boom, keep it pushing. Like,
You know.
whole time he's gonna go to his car, put his groceries in the car, and then cry to his way home.
Yeah,
and stuff.
put some
like,
type of sad song.
yeah, so it's like,
There we go.
like, damn, bro, like, could have talked to someone, but it's cool, man. That's what we're gonna get into. That's what we want. But
Let's go with the first thing is
yeah,
what mental health means to you.
what mental health means to us.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of difficult to explain, I guess.
It's a very broad subject. I don't have a certain definition. Obviously,
Yeah,
if you
we
search on
don't,
mental
but-
health, you're going to see the definition they give you in the dictionary.
But I mean, mental health to me, it just all around, not a straight focused of where you want to be at mentally. I feel like mental health was more how you can make yourself better in a way. Like, how can you cope with these things that you have in your head that you don't understand necessarily? Like, you don't get it. Like, you can be sitting there having a panic attack and you're like, why is this happening? I know sometimes that happens to me when I get my panic attacks. I'm just like, okay, what the hell just triggered this? Like, I know I'm having a panic attack and I'm just like, what's going on? Like, and working that out, to me, that's mental health. Just like if you go to the gym, you're working on your health, you're working out. You understand? Like, and for me, that's what mental health is for me. You're working out, just working out mentally, working out. That's what mental health kind of means to me. Like,
you start realizing that you just said it. I had a panic attack, so that's my mental health.
yeah, now I'm
So
gonna break
what's
that
going-
down,
either
dissect that.
I'm gonna fall for it. I'm gonna go deep into it, or I'm gonna just try to work on like, hey, this is part of me.
Right.
It's time for me to work on this now. Like, and maybe I don't know how because I'm stuck in this position right now. So
Right. Not and exactly like that, but also like, boom, I'm having a panic attack. Okay, my anxiety, is going off the walls, and I'm not gonna sit there and let it take over me. You know what I'm talking about? Like, I'm gonna work this out. I'm working this out now. I'm gonna hit some reps on it. For some people, for you to understand, like, and that's why I feel like mental health kind of is. It's a workout. You understand? Like, you're not always gonna be 100%. Even for the people who be like, oh man, come on, you're just bitching. Like, come on, just get over that. Just breathe. Come on, like a sign like that. Like, come on, man. Not everybody can
man,
deal with
bitch,
it like
fuck
that.
you.
Yeah, like it doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that.
It's not
For
an on and
somebody
off.
who-
It's not an on and off switch.
Yeah, for
It's
somebody
not.
who personally
I
like
wish it
deals
was.
with that, like from time to time, man, you can't just be like, oh, it's just life. It is what it is. Like, no, man, it's mental, man.
Yeah, it's not
mental
just life.
with you.
People sometimes be, oh, it's
Like-
part of life. It's part of
A
my
lot of
life,
people
but
be like,
it's
oh,
much
come on,
more
be
deeper
a man,
to
be
me.
a man about it. Come on, man. I'm more of a man than a lot of you guys out there, man. So relax with that. Like that's what I don't understand. Like, be
It's
a man.
easy
be
for
a
somebody
man.
to just say be a man.
How
It's
does-
easy. I'll be a man. All right.
Yeah,
What is a man to you?
Yeah,
Let me
like-
hear your views on what it is a man.
I
You
just-
tell me.
I don't understand that. But anyway, like, yeah, man, just working out, like working out mentally, working out. That's what mental health kind of means to me, because like, it's just health, man. You got to keep up with your health. Like, people, like, obviously I'm not. I mean, I got some pounds on me, but anyway, like, yeah, it's just working out your mental, man. If you working out, you're gonna get stronger every day, just like in the gym. You're gonna get stronger. So just work out your mental health, man. You're gonna get stronger. You understand?
Practice
and
don't
you're not
make
gonna be
perfect.
there when you get because
Makes-
I mean, when I was younger, I go through my depression, and I didn't even know I was suffering from depression. I didn't know that, So I had to talk to somebody, somebody certified, licensed, and all that, and I had to get evaluated, and I got diagnosed with clinical depression, and it was bad. It was severe. I mean, I had to talk to somebody for probably like 2 weeks, and then after that, I don't know if he felt like he couldn't do something. They sent me all the way somewhere in PA. I don't even know where it was at. I just know every time they closed the door, It sounded like a prison, and that was scary. So I thought I was. I
And
ain't
he
gonna lie,
started
man. I
faking
thought I
like
was
I
crazy.
don't got the pressure no more. Let me get out of here.
Yeah, kind of. I had to tell him like, look, man, I'm good, man. That was just something like, but nah, man, that's how I really was. And I'm like I said, like from there, I'm like, damn, and that happened when I was like probably 16, 15, probably. No, probably somewhere in eighth grade. It was around there. I don't know that, but and from there, man, I just knew like I just had like some mental issues that I had to deal with. Not mental issues in a way as in like, I'm a little slower than most people. I mean, I am a little slow sometimes, but it's just like, mentally, man, you just messed up, and it's just you got to find a way to deal with that. And that to me, mental health is getting stronger. Put those reps in, man. You get a panic attack, don't fold. You feel me? Don't fold. You go in that like, yo, what's going on? Okay, cool. I'm having a mental panic attack right now. Let me calm down, evaluate what's going on, see if I can find the trigger that triggered it, and put that on the table. Now, when I'm looking at it, I'm like, okay, let me dissect this. And, this you just got to get stronger, man. Like, mental health it's no joke, man, for anybody. It's no joke. And for a lot of you people who think, like, yo, put your big boy pants on. I'm telling you, man, like that's something I wish for. Every time I go through my anxiety episodes or something, like that's something I could wish I could just be like, yo, man, cut that out, man. Put your big boy pants
Yeah,
on.
that's how
I
it was.
try it. I ain't gonna. I'm not gonna lie to you. I do try that. I'm like, yo, man, shake that off. Like, and sometimes it works. I ain't, but everybody's different. But most of the time, it
works
don't
temporary.
Work.
That's
yeah,
it.
That's what I'm saying.
It's just temporary because it comes back. For people that really suffer from mental health, it comes back. It's gonna keep coming, and
100%.
that's why you gotta find ways, and you gotta live with it. That's part of you. It's part of you. I'm starting to realize like it's part of me, and it affects a lot of people other than yourself, and that's what hurts me because I'm always worried about other people. Mental health to me, mental health is a lifestyle, and it's just something that's always there on me that I start realizing. As I get older, I realize what it was, how he said, like, I didn't know I was going through it as a kid. I just knew I was feeling stuff. And mine started as probably around the same age too, might be a little younger. And I always had like these little moods and feelings. And I had these episodes where I would lock myself in a room and, talk to myself like shit and put myself down in the mirror and hurt myself, sometimes even physically hurt myself. And it wasn't okay. I just didn't know how to cope with it as a little kid. Like, I didn't know what was going on with me. And I just know I hated myself for most part. And I never felt like I was accepted. I felt like I couldn't talk to nobody. The way I am now, I'm grateful enough. I could definitely speak to my brothers. But sometimes now, even as a grown man, I still wouldn't speak to them about certain things. I don't want to bother anybody. And mental health is extremely important to me because I suffer from every day almost. Some days are just better than others. There's days where it doesn't bother me as much. I go through majority of the day and I'm like, today was a good day. And I'm happy for it. And some days I wake up and I won't feel it then, and it could just come out of nowhere like boom.
That is crazy too.
Yeah, and
it does
swamps
go like,
me.
It is an everyday thing. But
Yeah,
some
yeah.
days it's easy to throw off.
It's differently some days where
it's crazy,
I
man.
could just manage it the whole day.
Yeah, exactly.
I could be around big group and I could start feeling it, anxiety. I could have depression when I'm alone. Sometimes I could have it in front of the loved ones.
And that is crazy too. Like, I feel like you're bringing up a lot of good things that I forgot to say too. But yeah, that is true. Like even when you were a big group, like, for example, is I think about this day almost every single like weekend that I'm doing something because it happened on the weekend, and it's so clear to me. So I was at my cousin's house. He has a pool. We was all in there. Me, my family, everybody. It was a nice day, great day. I'm telling you, like it was everybody that I'm so close to. Like my cousins, like y'all know who you are. Like it was just we was chilling, playing football in the pool. Like this, what everybody doing the regular, little pool party. And literally, I'm with my kids too. Like we're all in the pool. Like it can't get a better day than that. And literally, I'm in there. All of a sudden, my body turns hot. I'm like, what the hell? So I'm like, damn, something's coming. I'm like, damn. All right, cool. Let me just try to shake it off. Like some of you macho men be saying like, yo, stop being a little girl, shake that off. So I'm doing that because I'm in the pool with these guys. Like I'm having fun. It took over my body, man. I'm there. I swim away. I go to the corner. I'm trying to play with my kids, and I couldn't. Like I feel myself sinking, and I couldn't.
Yeah,
All of a sudden, I turn around to go play with my cousins, and I just look, and to me, everything went slow. And I'm just focused at the people in the pool, and I'm looking, and I just get sad, like real sad out of nowhere. And I'm like, damn. So now I find out what triggered it, because I'm, trying to go through these process. Like I said, mental health, working out,
What triggered it?
I'm looking at everybody. I'm like, damn, maybe one day this will never happen again.
Yeah.
One day I won't be here having something like this.
It's not
again.
maybe. It is.
It is. Like when we get older, and we can't do this no more. Like, and that messed me up. Like I couldn't enjoy that day no more. From that on,
See how it stays with you,
forward,
right?
and I was there
Some
for like
people
another
get-
3 hours. I couldn't enjoy it, man.
Some people get stuck in it. You get
me,
stuck.
I got sad, man. Like
And it's fucked up. It
there was
messed up your
tears
day.
in my eyes, and then from there, more stuff started coming. More mental stuff.
You start thinking about more shit. You
Am I
start getting
am I a
anxiety.
good cousin? Am I a good brother? Because I'm seeing the people that I'm close with, we having a great time, and then all of a sudden it's triggering other things. And I'm looking at my kids jumping in the pool, having a good time. They're
Not
swimming,
realizing
and I'm like,
anything.
damn, am I a good father? Like, are they having a good enough time right now? Like, I know they're smiling and laughing, but like, am I doing enough? Like, and it just keeps, it goes, man. It goes. It keeps, it's going, it's flowing. Like, it is flowing now. And that was one of the worst panic attacks. Well, not anxiety attacks, I guess, or panic attacks, or however some of you guys see it, that I had in a very long time. This happened to me about 2-3 years ago, I think. Very long time. And it just like, it started from that. Like, damn,
That's one of your-
this
that's one of
won't
your
happen.
triggers.
This one day, this won't happen no more. And I'm just looking around, and then it started going from there. Damn,
What sucks is
am I
you
a good
couldn't
cousin?
appreciate the rest of that day, that moment you
I-
was living in because of your
Exactly.
mental health.
Exactly.
And that
100%.
happen-
And that's
that
what
happens to me all the
That's what
time.
happened. I was getting so scared because I'm not letting myself enjoy that moment, and it's because of my mental health. I couldn't enjoy the rest of that day, and my fiance picked up on it. She knew because I wasn't laughing no more, and when I'm not laughing, people find that very weird. So I'm not laughing no more, and I'm just there swimming, still playing. I'm trying, and she's like, "Oh, can you grab me something from the cooler or something like that?" I forgot what it was. I think it was a cheeseburger because she loves cheeseburgers.
In a
But-
cooler.
No, I'm
What
saying,
the heck?
I'm trying to remember where it was, but I
She
think
had an
I think
ice
she-
burger.
I think she, I think she wanted me to grab it like a cheeseburger or something. But so I get out, then I go hand it to her, and she's like, "You okay?" Got worse for me.
He just started bawling eyes
It-
like, nah, baby.
I wanted to. That's the thing. Like I wanted to cry, but I didn't know where it was coming from. I didn't know, man. I really didn't know where it was coming from. I just wanted to cry. I'm like,
It was a trigger.
I'm not
It
okay.
just led
Like
to
I'm
your-
not okay.
It led to one of your episodes.
I'm not okay. Like, and when I think about that day, like right now, man, it's emotional for me because like I felt like I could have messed somebody's day up that day because my mood was off. Because I know sometimes when my mood is off, she picks on the I can't even speak right now. She picks up on it too, and sometimes it throw her off.
Yeah, that's when it comes down to who it affects, and it's hard. That's why you gotta go
And
up to them
it's
like,
just-
no, I'm cool, but they're like, I know something's wrong
But
with
yeah,
you.
man,
but
like-
if they keep pushing, it's just like, I don't want you hurt with me.
Yeah, like I just,
I love
just
you.
want
I love
to-
you too much for you to be hurt with me right now.
Yeah.
Like, let me take my pain, and it's not even pain. Let me take my mental health. Let me battle this. This battle is not for you, and I appreciate you for being next to me. You know, friends, family, loved ones. I appreciate you if you want to be there to stick around. But this is something for me. This is something I've been dealing with for years, for my life. This is little me versus big me versus the belief and
Yeah, it's just
and all my
everything.
believings
It's
and
everything.
and everything that I battled. This is me. This is me versus you. You know, you versus you versus the world. Sometimes you versus your beliefs in God. You question everything. That's me with my mental health, and it's just like, why am I going through this? Where is it coming from? You see, he had an attack. I had one not too long ago. I actually had one in that baby shower we was just at because, you know, recently I just started drinking alcohol. You know, and it's been
You
six.
just what?
Stop drinking alcohol.
How long it been?
6 weeks, and it's bad.
As wild. Listen, to me, that's very good because some of you guys don't know him personally, but he loves alcohol.
Yeah,
He loves alcohol.
You know, every
Like,
event I'm drinking. Every event I'm drinking, and I don't drink to drink. I drink. I
He'll
get
be at his
fucked up.
house on a Tuesday drinking.
Yeah.
Like that's if you drinking during the week, man, when you got some kids and you got a full-time job, man, listen, talk to
and
somebody.
That's more of other stuff
That's-
to talk about, but it's like,
That's bad, man. That's
yeah,
real bad,
I was
man. Talk to
doing it.
somebody.
Most of the time I did it because it was just like I got a feel. I used to have like a feeling at work, and I just want to be like, I'm gonna go home and drink today, and it wasn't for excitement these days. It wasn't. It was more to do a lot of things. And right now I can't speak too much on it because I'm still realizing what it was. You know what I mean? And what was bothering me. But 6 weeks
not touching alcohol. That's
6 weeks,
that's
and
amazing.
I
That's
walk
amazing.
by, so you know I'm in this baby shower, and I was having, I see my family. I'm already cool in the beginning. Then 2 hours in, I see people getting lit. You know, they getting drunk, they getting tipsy.
Yeah, be like
And,
that at parties, man.
You know, I'm hearing music, and it's the first party I went to, and maybe 'cause I've been drinking since I was 21. I started at 21, and since 21, I drink every weekend, probably faithfully, every weekend, and then sometimes on the weekdays I did too. Not every day. I didn't drink every day, but the thing is, when I drank and finished the bottle. You know, and probably still wanted a little extra. I wasn't satisfied, and I wasn't satisfied until my mental was done. You know, I couldn't remember the rest of the night, and that's fucked up. That's fucked up that I was like that. Shit, see that makes me emotional because it bothered me. It bothered me a lot that I was like that. And like I said, 6 weeks now, I went to that baby shower and I'm there, and I start seeing people doing it, and boom, I just started getting anxiety out of nowhere. And I'm looking at everybody. It's crazy because your fiance, my sister-in-law, noticed it. She went up to me, started talking to me. She was like, I'm proud of you. You know, you haven't been drinking. I said, thanks, I appreciate it. And she was like, you know, you good? And I said, not really. I got anxiety. She was like, why? And I just told her that. I just said, I got anxiety, and I just walked away. And that anxiety was because, you know, the trigger was I was still going through stuff that day and days before that and months before that and years. So when it came, that day came, and I see people drinking, I wanted to fucking drink so I don't have to think about this shit no more. And I couldn't stop right there. So I see my kids. It was just me, my kids. My wife was working. My mom wasn't there. It was my brothers there, and I'm just like, I'm not going to touch it. But my mental health is creeping up on me heavy, and I started seeing my family, how you seen, and I was like, same shit. Like, I'm seeing my loved ones have fun and laugh, and I feel so awkward. I feel like my body's out there in a shell, and then the inner me is just like going through something. And I just start walking around. I just start drinking a lot of water. I started offering people water that were drinking, and I'm still looking out for others. But, you know, I wasn't looking out for myself because that was one of the first times I've realized without drinking. This is one of my episodes without drinking now. And I'm like, what's going on to that? You know, how can I cope with this? And I didn't have no way of coping with it. I went home that night sad as fuck. I drove my car going home kind of sad. My kids fell asleep in the car, and I had a moment to myself, and I said, hey, I'm proud of you, but, you know, you're not okay. You're not okay right now. And I see my family and all of them, and I'm like, damn, like you were saying, like, we won't have a lot of moments like this again. That started bothering me. From there, it went to my drinking. From there, it went back to my childhood. From there, it went to my
But real quick
my
though,
parents. Like, that shit started just cycling the whole
like
spiral.
I said,
And I'm like,
overflowing. You know, just
yeah,
overflowing.
and I didn't. That night, I didn't really have a way of dealing with it. And I didn't show a lot of people. I don't think a lot of people would have noticed. Probably
But
didn't. I still was socializing and everything.
She picked up on it. My fiance picked up on it.
Yeah.
When she
because I know
asked-
her a lot.
When she asked, "Are you okay?" Did it help a little bit for you to start realizing?
No,
like,
no.
Okay, let me accept
What
this
it
now
made
because I'm a deal.
What
with
it made me aware of definitely is that I have a fucking problem, like a mental health issue, and somebody that's close to me noticed and was like, "Damn!" And I felt really,
Shout out to
I
her,
felt,
man.
I felt shitty for
Shout
myself.
out to her. I picked the right one.
I felt yeah.
I picked the right
I
one.
felt shitty for myself, and it was just like, damn. Now I don't want her to mess up her night. She all chilling, laughing and stuff. So I was like, nah, I'm cool. You know, I'm cool. I just got a little anxiety. I'm gonna shake it off. I'm doing good though. I was like, it's probably from the drinking, but deep down, motherfucker, it was from 100 other reasons, and the drinking was one of them. And it was just like, you know,
it just overflows. It takes so much, man.
it was definitely
really
a trigger.
does.
But
Like,
I'm gonna get used to it now that I'm not drinking. That's the
so
reps.
you felt like that helped you.
I
kinda-
had to go through it.
Yeah.
I had to go
Yeah.
through it. And
Yep.
I went home and I talked to my wife about it, you know. And I told her, I said, you know, it wasn't a position. And then, you know, people tell me like, oh, how you gonna do? You can never stop forever. my goal is not to just cut out my life. My goal is just to get better with it. I don't want to drink
Work
how
out.
it was on a day.
Work out.
I want to drink if
Right
I'm
now-
chilling with my guys. I'm watching a football game and I'm not thinking about bullshit. So if I can't drink for a year, 2 years, 6 months, whatever it may be, for me to get in that position, or at least deal with my mental health better when I'm drinking, then let it be. It's something I don't need. What I do need is to enjoy my time on this fucking life. And I'm not doing that by fucking sipping the bottle if I feel like shit when I do it. You know?
You're missing so much time.
Yeah.
And I used to tell you that, man. When he used
Yeah,
to
yeah.
drink, I used to tell him, like, yo, you
Same
missing
when I used
out
to
on so
smoke
much
weed.
time.
It was the
Like,
same shit.
yeah, you're missing
You
out
know?
on so much time. Like,
And I did.
because you're looking for that. You're looking for that.
Escape once a week.
Yeah,
or
you're
twice
looking
a week.
for that escape.
And why?
Even when people at a party, they were like, yo, come on, take a shot with me. I'm like, nah, let's just chill. Like, let's have fun and chill. Like
Like when
oh, you boring. You don't drink.
Somebody was talking to us when they said, "Ain't you going to DR?" I'm going to DR in 2 weeks. So they like, "Damn, you all inclusive. You're not drinking." I said, "Nah, I'm chilling."
yeah,
They was like, "Oh,
and
you're
I
not gonna have
understand
fun?" And
that.
I'm like, "That's when you." I stood quiet because I started feeling a little anxious. He was like, "He don't need a drink to have fun." And I thought I was
Yeah,
like,
yo.
"I don't be in the pool out with my children. I might have a couple attacks over there, but I'm gonna enjoy that fucking moment out there."
Listen, this is one thing I want other people to understand. The people that are not the big drinkers, the people that they be like, I hate the taste of that, but I want to do it to feel good like the other guys that I'm seeing. Listen, you don't have to drink to have a good time, man.
Hell no. You just need
don't
the right
have
people
to.
around you, or
Yeah,
you gotta
need
be in
the
a
right
better
people.
mood.
I be sober, and people want me to come to the party. Yo, where you at? You coming? Come on. Like,
Yeah.
And I don't be drinking. Like, you don't need to drink to have a good time, please. And I try to explain this to him, and I'm so happy that he's figuring that out now.
Yeah,
I'm so
I didn't.
happy.
But the thing was, like, I'm telling you now that you probably already knew, but I was drinking because it was an abuse for myself. I was abusing myself.
100%,
It wasn't
yeah.
because I was enjoying it.
100%.
I felt like tipsy. I felt ooze. But I wasn't enjoying none of that. Now without drinking, I enjoy the moments better. And I'm just handling my shit. So I'm glad that I went through that phase right there. I take that as an accomplishment for myself.
And you
So
was
it's
working
good.
out your mental.
Yeah,
That's what
because
I'm
I
saying. That's why
gotta
come
work
back
it
to
out.
myself. Like, that's what mental health means to me. Working out.
Work it
You
out.
gotta work it out, man. You just got to. Don't sit there and be like, oh, this is who I am. How you know that? If you're not working out what you're going through, how you know that's who you are?
Yeah. I feel like when people say that, like, this is I feel like sometimes that could be you being lost, because I say that a lot of times, and deep down it's probably not. Like, I'm lost. Like, right now I'm lost. I'm still figuring things out.
Every day people's lost. Every single day people's lost because nobody got that fucking instruction manual to know how to live a life. Like, nobody does. I don't know one person, me personally, I don't know one person who's greatly successful, who has everything going on for themselves, who's 100% down the right track. I know a lot of people that's doing real good,
Yeah.
but I don't know one person.
I think we're doing
Who's perfect?
really good for ourselves.
Oh,
honestly,
100%.
we're not rich enough,
To
but
see
we're
a lot of
we're
people
taking
our
care-
age to see where they're at. Yeah,
Yeah, especially
Yeah.
from when we came from the bandos.
yeah,
Like,
yeah. Hell yeah. Like,
We're doing good.
and those little wins you got to take. Like, some people might come to my crib and be like, "This where you live at?" But like, bro, I came from a house that was 3 bedrooms, the size of walk-in
shit, when he bought this
closets.
first crib, I was like,
Like,
yeah,
you
we got a
understand?
mansion in
Like-
this joint.
Like, yeah, like, and
it's
to
just
me,
a home and
This
And you-
this
a
might
nice
be
new
this
home.
might be nothing to somebody, but this is a major win for me. I got a 5-bedroom
5
house,
bedrooms, yep.
2 bathrooms,
Nice,
huge yard,
nice,
front lawn.
yeah.
I got a driveway.
Yeah, we never
that's
had our
the
own
little
parking.
accomplishments for me, man. That's and when people tell you certain things, and you be like, oh, yeah, but you can do better. What? Like, they don't know, man.
Yeah.
They don't.
And
understand
honestly,
where
you
came
gotta
from. They
start
don't know
cutting
where
off
you
a lot
came
of them opinions and all. You can't
Yeah,
take it.
man,
The
don't-
thing about, I don't know you, but me, I take that shit to heart a lot. And it's like, you shouldn't take it no more. But I'm like, dude, I don't know why, but I
He
still
does, and
take it
it's funny
to heart.
because he'll come up to me. He'll be like, "Yo, man, I just want to curse this guy. Yo, man, like I want to tell."
I'll just say
I wanna-
my favorite line, yo, I'm gonna smack the shit out of him if you talking
yeah,
shit.
man. I'm just.
And that's
I'm
my
trying to
thing.
tell
Like, I
him,
tell
yo, it's
everybody
not
that.
worth
Like,
it. Like,
and
it's
he's
not
like,
worth
nah, like,
it.
why you pay mine? I'm just like,
Like, don't
I
pay
don't know.
mine
It
to
probably
them,
come
man.
back as a child. Like, I always needed to feel validated, and I didn't. So it's like, I wanted just that clarification of why you doing that, why you said that, or it's like, why you do that to me if I never heard of you? You know what I mean? Like, why I gotta get
Yeah,
treated that way? So
and
it's
I try
like,
to tell 'em,
and
not
I care so
everybody-
much about everybody in this
Yeah,
damn world.
Not everybody like us, man. Not
Yeah.
everybody's gonna.
I think I'm an anime character sometimes. I be trying to live this superhero life, and you a regular ass dude. You better chill out. You gonna
Yeah,
break something.
I try to tell them, man. Not everybody's gonna. You tell somebody something, they look. A person you're talking to, they can love you.
Yeah.
But they can also not care. But they can love you. But they cannot care what you're doing.
Sometimes and the thing with me, and maybe I never, a lot of times, but now what I'm doing now, I would address it. But before I wouldn't address it, I would just go tell somebody, not somebody.
He always come,
I would just
man.
go
He
tell him, like, yo, why
I'm
is
gonna
per-"
smack
if
the
he
shit
knew
out.
the
Watch.
same person.
He'd be like, if he say that against him, I'm gonna smack the shit out. I just tell him, like, yo, chill, relax.
Like,
Listen,
I always
he
tell
probably-
somebody something small right there, like, oh, yeah, and I'll laugh it off with them, and I'll tell them, like, yo, he's do it again, though. I'm going to smack the shit out of him.
And I just tell him, look, man, he probably going through something where
Yeah.
he can't congratulate you on certain things because he's gonna feel less of a person because that's what he's going through mentally. Like, damn, like
Some
this
people
guy's
will
doing
put
better
you
than
down.
me. Like, no, that can't happen. So I'm gonna let him know what he's doing is stupid. I want him to go back to his old ways. Like, it's like that. And I got people, and I got a family that I was close to, man. Like, I looked out crazy for them. And as soon as I moved from Philly, when I moved over here, he changed. He changed. Oh, he not the same person. I don't like him.
I don't get why people, I never got
Because
why
I
people
can't
would say
I can't
that.
do stuff for you no more. Like, that makes no sense to me. When I was over there in that situation, yes, I was different. But now I'm over here in this situation.
You
I
got
moved
different
for my
responsibilities now.
family.
It's
I had to
a different game.
Make bigger moves now.
Yeah.
Not
And people
not
gotta-
everybody's going to
No,
agree what
not
you do.
the thing is sometimes people want to use you too, and that's not cool.
Yeah,
You can't.
100%.
You could love somebody, but you could still use them in a manipulation way, and that's corny, because some people are just built like that. Maybe they don't notice they doing that. Me personally, I was never
100%.
like that. If I
Yes.
love you, it's unconditionally.
Yes,
Mom,
yes,
brothers, sisters, family members, wife, anybody. It's just I'm gonna love all these people unconditionally. So I won't use you for anything because I don't need nothing from nobody, and I will never need anything from nobody. You know what I mean? So that is corny that people get that way, especially if they see you doing a step higher, and then it comes back. It could mess with your mental health because you're like, I thought we had that different type of bond for each other. I thought we was loving each other on this
Yeah.
type of level, but now I just see in a sense like you may still love me, but you kind of hating, you kind of like putting me down because I can't do what I used to do for you. Or you kind of just like, damn, you want to cut me off because I told you something that maybe hurted you. Instead of talking to me back about it, I did it out of love. You probably took it out of me, coming out a different way, like not understanding where you're coming from. But how am I going to understand if you're not talking to me?
Exactly.
You know, I got
And
close people like
That's
that.
where it ties back to where we, where we kind of want to make a point to. It says,
I'm trying to help others with their mental health. Meanwhile,
and how it affects our life.
Yeah.
That's kind of how it affects our life. Because we trying to fix our mental health at the same time talking to other people, but it affects our life in a way where some people might not talk to us no more.
Yeah, so
Because
what you
now,
gonna do?
Now we're trying to be helpful and we're trying to understand.
Trying to be an
because
advocate, like actually
Yeah,
trying, like people
because-
ain't gonna talk about. So you can address somebody on something that they're messing up in life because you love them. And once you address them with it, if they cut you off or they try to play back or put some footsteps back, now it start affecting you. Like, oh damn, I thought all I was doing was trying to help you.
Right.
Like, damn,
And
I didn't
some
mean to
people just
hurt
don't wanna
you.
be helped, man.
Yeah,
Some
I didn't
people
mean to
don't wanna
hurt
be
you.
helped.
I want the best for you. Like I see you living this lifestyle, and I know deep down it's bothering you. And then me how I am, I'm just like, damn,
Look,
I'm
and
sorry I
I
went
just
that
wanna let a
far.
lot of people know, man. When you doing something, the time that you're doing it, it might seem right to you, right?
At the time,
It might
yeah.
seem right to you. Like when people say, perfect example, like when people say love is blind, right? You might love somebody and then everybody else might know, yo, you got to fix that, man. There's something wrong over there. Well, what we trying to do with the mental health thing is you going down the wrong path, man. Like, this is not you. Like, we know you, bro. But this is not you. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like,
maybe
we
you're
know
not
you
noticing
messed
it
up right now.
Yeah.
We know you messed up. You shouldn't be doing this. And we're not saying that because we think our life is amazing or perfect.
No, we still
Because
going through our own stuff, and
even
we would
people
tell
will
you that.
tell us, like, people will be like, yo, like, y'all doing great. And us,
Hell no.
we'll tell people, like, nah, bro, like, this not it, man. Like, I really need to start.
But you
need
know,
to
I
lock
cried
in.
to women
I need to lock
music.
in. I need to lock in. I need to do better, man. But people are like, yo, you're doing great. Just chill, relax, enjoy your life.
Yeah, we tell each
You're
other that all the
crazy.
time. Like I tell him because he always complaining and crying. But yo, shut up, we doing good.
Yeah,
and
but it's like, I
then
want
then
more,
I go
man. I
home
need
and
that.
I say the same thing to myself.
Yeah, and it's
So-
sometimes it's true, man. It's just like when you locked in, and I feel like that's a moment in our life right now. We're locked in, like
Yeah,
we got
even though we
trying
got
to
our
do this
flaws.
podcast, we got something else going on the side too, and we still thinking about starting another thing. So it's
Shit,
like,
yeah.
you know, we trying
And
to
we
get to that
we
point.
kind of taking L's in the other joint right now,
Yo, we
but
taking
we're
major
not even
L's,
sad
but-
about it. It's just
Yeah, man,
we
just-
took L on the podcast. We didn't record for a month probably.
Yeah, like,
but
we
it's
just-
cool. Like you just stay consistent with everything.
Yeah,
you know?
that's how I feel like it affects our life in a way. But
Yeah, let me see
And
what you
then-
got here. We love taking notes, man.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
told him
that's
the
it.
only way I work on stuff, and people would laugh about this, but I'm a schedule man. Like put me on a schedule. People make jokes like, "Damn, you gotta put it in a list or a schedule for everything." I'm like, kinda, because I guess my life, like I was so unorganized
Go
as a
back to mental
kid.
health.
Yeah,
Yeah, like
that's one of my little icks. Like I just I it pushes me more when I know it's on a schedule. Like, all right, you got to do it. Like, I treat my life as a job, and it's fucked up. It's sad. Like, I
You
shouldn't. I
working on
want
it.
to
You
leave
working on
freely.
it. It's cool,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, I'm just working on it. So
Me, I'm the complete opposite though, man.
Yeah.
Whatever happens, happens, and I'm just.
I think it's because I was so
let's just go.
unorganized, or I was
Let's
just like
go.
I was just so reckless as like a teenager in them years.
Probably.
Like I never gave myself the opportunity to do anything correctly.
You'll definitely figure it out one day.
Yeah,
You'll
and I
see
know
that.
a lot of people, was saying like, "How you doing this wrong?" So I take criticism from others, and I'm like, "Nah, man. You know what? I'm going to do my man duties on a list. I'm going to do my own time at the end of every list. Like, what comes first is that." And I got a little list in my wallet. Remember I told you?
Mm-hmm.
I had like 30 things on there. I got like 12 left, and I had it for a month. So I should have knocked the whole thing out. But
Life.
if you're the type of person like me, make a list and every day pull out your wallet, your purse, your
Hold on,
pocket,
real quick,
and start
man.
knocking
I'm
stuff
sorry.
out.
We probably keep going like off track on little side jobs,
That's
man.
cool.
That's just like I said,
Oh,
man. Just
yeah.
open discussion, man. We just
It's
talk.
open discussion,
We
yeah.
just talk. We
That's
try
why we post these
we
videos,
try-
make
look,
some
man, we got
comments.
notes and stuff. We trying to keep track, to
Yeah.
make it more.
That's why we wish Anthony was here, the other one, because
Yeah.
he'll look at us and I'll be like, all right, Ant, it's time for this. He's like the production manager, man.
Yeah,
He'll
like-
keep me in check.
But An's over there with the Sixers right now, trying to be the next
Yeah.
AI or something like that.
He's
But,
going to get there, though.
Yeah. He sent me a picture. He was with Paul George. They were out eating dinner or something like that. But
He made it.
yeah,
He was
man.
talking. We was talking like we wanted to make episodes based off of like certain topics and like subtopics. So obviously, like we said, today's episode was what depression means to us. We kind of broke it down a little bit to us. It's so hard to say what depression means to you.
Yes,
'cause
so
I
I'm
could
really-
go on
I
every
really-
episode you hear us is gonna hear us talk about depression
Yes.
moments
But
or
I really
anxiety
wanna
and laugh
hear-
about it and sad. Like earlier, he was emotional. Now he's laughing. I was just emotional because I got a little bit in my head. And I'm laughing. That's us practicing it. That's us making reps towards it. So we talked about some of the what does it mean to us, people that it could affect us, how they've realized it's affecting us, and there's much more we can still speak about that.
And a lot of these topics that we bring
To
up too, maybe we don't know what the hell we talking
No,
about.
that's
for
why I
it,
feel like our
but we
audience to help
we're,
us,
We're
too.
saying exactly. We're saying that because we want your guys to, we
Yeah.
want you guys to talk to us.
My
about
friends
it,
and
man.
family, I want y'all
Because
to be
then
more open too.
If y'all not comfortable
Just
behind the
viewers.
camera, like we are, like. First of all, we're not even that comfortable.
No,
Let's
he
get that stuff.
he had a bad stomach this morning. 'Cause he
Yeah,
was so
it took us like an
uncomfortable.
hour before we could have recorded and stuff. So it's like, we're not that comfortable. Anyway, like, yeah, like we bringing up certain topics so y'all could be like, oh damn, man, like that's exactly what I want to talk about. Let me just tell these guys a little.
Maybe if you
experience that I
see
had.
somebody doing it, maybe it'll help you
Yeah.
feel a little more comfortable doing it. Because we talked about it forever with ourselves, but now us talking about it in a bigger audience, maybe it could just help
Yeah,
us, and it
everything
could help
we
others.
spoke
Like,
about.
oh, that's becoming a normal thing now. Like men are able to talk about how they feel. Oh,
Yeah.
men are talking about their suicidal thoughts. Men are talking about when they cried the last time. Men are talking about when the last time they had a moment where they feel like they wasn't enough to a certain someone or their children or their family or their beloved ones or even to themselves. Like they felt like they left themselves down because they didn't complete one of their goals on their list. How I got a list, and hey, that's something you could
feel
you
like
could
you
come
was
on and
just,
talk
like,
about.
rapping. Like,
Yeah.
that joint. I feel
42
like that
bars.
joint was just flowing out right now. Like
That's
you were just going
crazy.
speed mode. But yeah,
probably the
man.
coffee,
like,
man.
And then yeah, he's drinking crack. Ain't no coffee. That thing is
That's
crazy.
the espresso.
But yeah, man. Like, and right now, I guess one of the things we want to talk about too is like how it affects the people outside of us, and or how it affects like outside of our thing that we're going through, how we think it affects the people around us or just our everyday life around us. I mean, for me personally, I think it's always negative, to be honest. I think whenever
yeah,
I'm
that's
going
how you
through
gonna look
my
at it, I
depression, whenever I'm going through my anxiety, whenever I'm having a panic attack, like I think around me gets affected kind of bad. I mean, I feel like my kids are kind of old enough now. Well,
Yeah.
not the babies, but I feel like that's crazy. Our dad
I
is
know.
calling us, and it's. I mean, to me, it's just
Calling back.
I don't know. That's another episode for another time.
Yeah,
but
that's what I'm saying. We doing a podcast and
yeah, that's
that's
just
their
anyway. I don't want to
individual
get
causes.
sidetracked with that, but yeah. So I feel like my kids, like sometimes I could be in the mood and they know because when I come into that door after work, my kids know it's playtime until we go to bed. You
Yeah,
understand?
they don't know what
So
happened
when I
outside
come in
of
through that
here.
door after work and I go straight to take a shower and I come back out and I'm just sitting on the couch, they're like, "You okay?" I hate that.
Yeah, you see them little faces that love
I
you. Like,
hate that.
hey, you
Man.
okay?
That's one of the worst things in the world to me. When one of your kids come up to you and ask you, "Are you okay?"
Because they know. They don't know what you're going through.
I have
They just know when you. They know when their
right,
dad is feeling a type of way.
and I'm raising two. It's I got two 10-year-old girls, twins, right? They're my stepdaughters. I don't really call them my stepdaughters. I call them my daughters. I've been in their life since they were 1 year old. They're 10 years old now.
Well, as you should.
Well, I've been in their life, let's say since they were 2 years old. I met them when they were 1 year old. I've been in their life since they were two.
But he wasn't with mom until they were 2.
Yeah.
He was scared.
It's another story. But yeah, and they're so close to me where they pick up on a lot of things. They pick up on a lot
Yeah,
of
they're
things.
in their
And
age, too.
they're the same way with me. Like they're real close to me. Like I sometimes feel like they love me more than they love
Great,
their mom.
because you took them yesterday with you as if they were your daughters.
Oh,
He
yeah, I
always
took-
does this,
I-
but
I take them with me
his
everywhere.
fiance didn't come. It was just him.
and I took
and
all
all
the
his
kids.
girls,
Yeah,
all
I
the
took all
girls.
4 girls. The baby
Yeah,
still
the
with
baby
my
stood
fiance.
there, and then you see them with him normally. He,
Yeah, they just
everything's
don't
the
leave my
same.
side or
That's
nothing like
that's
that.
the lifestyle.
But
he lives with them. That's his family.
It just sometimes they pick up on it and they be like, "You okay?" And I'll be like, "Yeah, I'm fine." Why? They're like, "No, you're not okay." And I'm just like, "Damn, man, like I don't want to go through that with them. Like I don't want to talk
I
about
feel
it
like
right now."
when that
But
happens, because my kids do that, I feel like the way it makes me feel, like you said how you feel about it and how they feel, I feel like I'm a burden and I feel really
Yes.
bad. And then I feel
it
like
gets like that.
I
But
feel
then
like
they're the only people in the world that can make me shake it right there. And I can't. It's not even
Better
shaking
yet,
it.
so
It's
sometimes
just a
you need
switch
it. It's like
because
a
I need to
ground.
do that for them. You understand?
It's like a
I need to
ground.
do that for them. And one day when they do watch our podcast and they'll understand,
when they're older.
yeah, they help me so much, man. I mean, when I'm in sometimes a very dark mindset and I just feel like there's no way I could get out of this until maybe like the next couple of days. And they come next to me and they start talking to me about their little stuff and their little what they got going on for the day and
That's when
what-
you come
what
in
they
like, oh,
found
it's time for me
funny
to
and
help
stuff
them.
like
Like,
that.
I gotta shake this off and help them. It
It-
pushes me to do stuff like that as well.
It kind of shakes that for me. So I guess
Knowing
to
that you gotta
me,
help their life, like their
not
stuff
even
is more
help them.
important.
It's just like
sometimes.
I feel like, for instance, you see a big storm coming, right? Dark clouds everywhere. Then you see that one ray of sunshine, and then slowly the clouds start. I said the
He
clouds.
said Clark. He thinks
I said the
Superman
Clark, what
coming.
the hell?
Ken Clark.
So the clouds just start separating, and then you see the sunshine coming through. I feel like that's what my kids do for me.
Yeah.
So sometimes, but when it happens, I don't go looking for them because I'm like, let me deal with this because I'm all about the mental health, the reps I need to put in. I need to work this out. But sometimes they'll come up. And
You
be
gotta
like,
start
okay?
realizing,
You all
like,
right?
you try to find your own solutions besides, like,
Yeah.
another person to heal you. You know what I
Exactly,
mean?
exactly.
And it's sad, but the children do heal.
Yeah,
And,
they
like,
do,
sometimes,
man.
I think
And
that's
for
a blessing
those that
from God.
that don't have kids, you can find another
Different coping ways.
Yeah, you can find
Maybe
another.
that's one of your coping. I mean,
Yeah.
for me, that's definitely for me.
You could find another ray of sunshine in your dark clouds. You understand? And we gotta
Yeah.
be kids. I know somebody who. I'm a truck driver. Like we said before, we're truck drivers. So we on the phone all day, every day for like 9 hours with people talking. And someone that we talk to, he don't have kids. And he goes through things from here and there because sometimes he'll talk to me about it. And I try to help my best. But I'm not going to say he don't listen. He just in that moment, in the moment of his life right now, he wants to be his own self. He wants to be an independent person. He wants to be somebody to show he don't need nobody. And sometimes I try
There's
to tell him
people
like
that, yeah.
you don't need to be like that. Like you can, what I'm talking about? Like you can be here and still be your own person.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want you to go around thinking that the world is against you or people are against you. And sometimes his mental state takes him to that place, and he'll express that to me. He'll be like, "Man, I'll just get mad and black out." Like, and I get it, I understand. To me personally, I think it's because sometimes people smoke too much. But that's just me. Listen, I love them to death. I do love them to death, right? But I would tell him sometimes, like, hey, man, like, you got to do certain things. You got to talk to somebody. Oh, nah, bro, nobody care about me, like this and this and that. And, like, and that's one of the things I want to shake off him. But
Filled
I
with
need,
rage.
yeah, I need to let him find that himself. I can't really tell him what to do because, one, I don't got the rule book. Two, he doesn't talk that much, so I don't know too much about his mental state. I know some stuff, and I try to help him. But going back to what I was saying, he would say, like, for his dark clouds, his sunshine peeking through those clouds is his pets, his dogs. He loves them dogs. Can't tell him nothing about those dogs. And I love that about him. I honestly do. I love that. I love it. Like, when he's on the phone call, conference call with us, he'll start talking about his dogs, and people will come at him and, you know,
Man,
make
fuck
fun
them
of,
dogs. They
make
ain't
fun
kids.
of him. Yeah, like, they'll make fun of him. But that's what we do. We make fun of everybody, you know.
Yeah.
And I know sometimes it messes with him. Other times, you know, he'll laugh it off too. But, like, he'll defend them. Like, you know, he'll go to war for those dogs. And
That's probably like his
I
mental
love that.
peace right there.
Yeah,
He's like,
and
yo,
to
you
me,
ain't,
I love that.
you
I'm
ain't
like,
taking that from me.
yeah, I'm like, in my head, I'm like, yeah, man, tell him how it is, bro. Like, yeah, that you know, that's your thing. You don't understand, like, that's your thing. And to me, I do believe man's best friend is the dogs. Like, I'm being a little biased because I fucking hate cats, but
Remember my cat died, you laughed, and I was crying?
I didn't laugh at that. I didn't laugh.
Yeah, because I was
Hold on,
crying. I was listening to
that
music.
sounds
and
bad.
That was
Hold on.
messed up, man.
I didn't laugh
I
that
was
your
really
cat
sad
died.
as shit.
I didn't laugh that your cat died. I laughed the way you treated the whole situation. That's how I laughed.
Man, it was
That's
like
what I
a
laughed
funeral
about.
for me. Like, I really loved that cat. I had that cat since I was a baby. And there's that stuff behind that, you know. I'm
that
still
was-
mad
that
about
was
a lot of
funny.
that stuff,
was
man.
funny.
But
that was funny. But nah, man, back to this guy, man. Yeah, man. But those dogs, like, he'll tell me, like, he'll go home and he can't wait to go just play with his dogs, and I'm just like, I genuinely, like, I love that for him, man, because he has something to look at. You know what I'm talking about? Because there's some people out there that's going through things and they don't have nothing. They don't have nobody. And he found something. And
Yeah.
this is his thing. And I'll be telling him, like, yo, what's up?
so he
man?
gets his
When-
little moments of happiness.
Yeah, like,
I
when,
just-
when you
yeah,
gonna have a
with
kid?
that.
Because to me, I feel like kids, man, is the most precious thing in this world. Like, I want 20 of them. You know? But we got 5 now. She don't want no more, man. I'm trying.
Quarter of the way.
I'm trying, but yeah, man, and he'll tell me, and I'll just be like, no, that's cool, man. That's real cool. Like, it's just, I ain't gonna lie though. Like, sometimes he tell me some stories and stuff, and I just start cracking up. I'm just like, bro, I can't believe it. Like, but the people do get like that, man. And I totally, I'm just telling y'all this because someone that goes through something, because I know he goes through things, he finds it in his pets. So for you guys, man, just go find it from something. Some people find it through video gaming.
Some people find it through crack.
Some
That's sad. Substance abuse is honest though.
it is, but
Some people
find
find
a
their
different
getaway
way.
to that.
Find a different way. Man.
Yeah,
find a different
that's
way.
what I'm
like,
saying. That's the whole reason why I'm not doing that alcohol.
Find a
and
different.
shit.
That's how
like,
I used to be on the crack. But
No, I never did crack. Y'all better stop
Nah,
saying that, man.
Find,
Yeah, there's a
Find-
story behind
a
it. It sounds stupid, but I ain't never
Find-
fucking did no crack. or
find,
nothing.
find a different way, man. Like, don't go to the bad stuff. I know a lot of people deal with it through
It-
liquor,
it's definitely like
through smoking. Stuff
Yeah,
like that,
it's
but
an,
there's a lot of things out there. Some people find it through the gym. Like our brother, actually, and I wish I could show you. Oh my God, I'm recording with my phone, so I can't. I wish I could show you a picture of him before he started going to the gym.
yo,
Oh my God,
you won't even recognize him.
Oh my God, it is insane.
And it's good that he's doing it like the natural way. You see how
Yeah,
his body's
yeah.
changing naturally.
But
He's healthy.
he started opening up a little bit more to me about his mental health and stuff like that. And he found a way to cope with it with the gym.
Yeah, mine's when I go to the gym, it does help. You know, you said it's reps.
Yeah, I go to the gym all
When
the time.
So I only go like 2 or 3 times a week at most, but I love it. When I do it, I don't enjoy the lifting and shit, but it's just some type of thing inside you. Like me, I will put on my TikTok videos, and most of the time it's gonna be like physical fitness. It's gonna be depression videos of physical fitness, like guys going through their depression and this dark background and lifting and saying why you can't give up. Then it's gonna be my anime motivational videos, and I'll sit
Oh
there
my God, he
and
sends
watch
me those
them
all the time.
and I would just be in the gym lifting to them because I would hear speeches, I would hear things, and I'm like, this is definitely me. No, it's not. But that is just like I
Yeah,
love
you
that
need to
because I could be
relax a
having
little
a day where I'm feeling things, and if I could go there and lift and do it when I leave, I felt like I accomplished something. I felt like you just battled your mental health and you whooped its ass, and that's what I love. That's one of my things right there. Besides my kids coping, but unfortunately, due to my lifestyle, I can't go as much to the gym and do things. So this is me finding other ways. I don't want to bring it home to my family. They don't deserve it. You know, being a truck driver when you're alone, I get, some of the guys be, oh, why you don't like, who I'm talking about. He always be like, you don't call in the morning, you don't miss me. Like he plays around. I'm like, yeah, I be listening to music. I just be dealing all the
And it'd
time,
be
just
like that.
dealing
'Cause
with
I'll be the same way.
my own self time of like just thinking about life. As a truck driver, you got a lot of alone time of just driving and just looking at things.
Yes.
So I just keep thinking and
The
thinking, and I
drive-
hear music and I just listen, and I'm just like, I see people outside, I see animals, and I'm looking
the
at
first
everything.
drive too is crazy because like to me, as a truck driver, I clock in, get in my truck, we out.
Yeah,
I don't just get
pre-trip.
in my truck just in case
Yeah,
my job
pre-trip.
ever sees this. Yeah, we do pre-trips.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. So I get in my truck and I go to my next stop, and for the most part, a lot of truck drivers like usually your first stop is your farthest stop, so you're there for like 45 minutes or more driving, and man,
That's for local. We do local.
Yeah, we do local truck driving, but like for me, like sometimes like I'll be thinking about things. I'll just find myself a lot. Like I'll just be crying, man. Like it just.
Yeah, I don't even be stuck. I just be thinking about a lot of
Yeah, and
stuff, and I'll
I'll
be
just start
trying to find
crying
ways to
and-
deal with it. I think about like our life stuff that we do. Like I think about my podcast, about our other side thing that we try to do. I think about my children, my wife. I think about how I become better at a lot of things. Like I better being a husband, better to be a better husband, a better father, a better brother. And then these things happen Monday through Friday, every day. So that's one thing that I'm just admitting now, and I'm learning about it. I'm like, is it a bad thing or is it a good thing or is it a neutral
'cause
thing?
I mean, that's something like I guess personally you got to figure out, right?
Right? Yeah.
Something like that. But that
Because
that's
I would have days where I feel good about certain stuff, like I'm gonna go home and do this, or I'm gonna go home and this felt good, or hey, I did this. Then I have
Right.
days like I'm scared to go home.
yeah, it'd be like that because you know
Like, I'm
you know
scared
what
to
you're
go
about to
home.
deal with when you get home.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm scared to go
Because
home.
you're just for the most part you're distracted at work. You got to pay attention, especially truck
Driving,
driving. You get
have-
tired, so
always
you got
gotta
to
keep
start
looking at
paying
your
attention to
windows.
stuff.
Like, these
Yeah.
little cars won't cut you off and shit. Like,
Yeah,
screw
but-
y'all. Y'all better respect the
So-
truckers.
It be like that. So sometimes that's crazy because I thought I was the only one, but sometimes like
See? You
it gets like
realize.
that, man. It really gets like that. Like you be like, I gotta deal with this at home now. Like, and then you don't know what it might have been something that triggered you at freaking. We start early, so it might be trying that triggered you at 3:00 in the morning, and now it's 3:00 in the afternoon, and you're like, damn, man, what I'm doing. Like you getting anxious, like you having anxiety. Like
Most of the time when
come
I
on.
think about like when I gotta go home is because I know I only got a couple hours left of my day and I gotta rush everything. I'm like, I don't want to go to bed. I want to sacrifice more hours of
Yeah.
sleep, which I do. I sleep like 4 or 5 hours a day before work, sometimes less. And I only do it to sacrifice to give my kids or wife an hour or two. And it's like sometimes in them extra hours I give and told myself I was gonna do this, I don't do it because I'm so drained from work and life, not all about mental health, or because I might be in one of my episodes and people are not noticing it, or they will, and it's just like shake it off and I can't.
Yeah.
I can't. It's just like, damn, you told yourself you was gonna do this today. It's not gonna work.
And-
so it's not always
Yeah.
planned out to be the way you said it was gonna be.
Yeah,
like
but I
life,
feel like
life
for-
gonna throw a curveball at you, man. Adjust.
For us though, like the truck driving does help us cope with it more though. It
Yeah,
does, because-
that's my solace. You may say my alone time.
Yeah, it helps us think so much, man. So that's like a coping mechanism. Like
It helps me get stuff done too. Like you
Yeah.
said, it's a lot of thinking. So it's a lot of planning. It's
I mean,
a lot
coping.
of
The way to
working
cope
on
with it is
things.
different for a lot of people. Like
Yeah.
and one of the things I do too when I feel like something's about to happen mentally to me, I just I like to go on my phone a lot. Like I just and
Yeah,
I
you
hate
do
that.
because Lisette be getting mad at you,
man.
yo.
And
And
look,
I
don't
tell you,
blame her.
I tell
don't
you
blame
too all
her.
the time, but yo, get off your phone. What are you
Yeah, I don't
doing?
blame her, but, like-
and he be not. It's not like he's not listening. I don't know what the hell he be doing. I'm like, yo, get off your phone.
And sometimes I watch the same video, it'll be like 6 times in a row. But the fact that I got my phone in my hand and I'm watching something, it's just like a security to me, where I can block that off for a little bit. But sometimes take over, and I'm on my phone for a couple hours. Man.
Yeah, I
And
do
it
that.
just-
I do
it's-
that too.
It sucks, and I like.
Sometimes
I'll be telling her sometimes like I need to do like a digital detox, and I do it sometimes. It'll be like a whole weekend I won't go on my phone. I'll literally turn my phone
the
off.
best time to do is when you got people over, you're doing something, or you're going somewhere.
Yeah.
That's the best time to just put it away.
Yeah. Like
this
my-
is the time to live and enjoy what's in
like
front
the
of you.
first time ever I did a digital detox because I ain't like I don't fully 100% go through one because I still watch the damn TV or, I'm with the kids. They show me videos on their iPads or something like that. But put my phone away. I turned it off, and then I just felt. At first, I'm sitting there. I'm just like, I want my phone. You know what I'm talking about? Like, it just, we're in 2024. Like, it's different day and age. Like, your phone is everything. But so I'm chilling, and all of a sudden, I'm like, I feel like bacon. Like,
He put on a suit and started baking a fucking apron.
yeah, I just feel like I
thought
want
it
to
was
cook
Betty
something.
Crocker?
So I started cooking. I started cooking. My fiance came over. We was talking while I'm cooking. She wanted to start helping, so she baked a little something. I was cooking. The kids came over. Oh, what y'all cooking for dinner? This and that. Like, we started going from there. And right after that, we planned a movie night for the next day.
Boom, there you go.
And they showed me something on TikTok that somebody did on movie night where, they melt the caramel in the mason jars. They'll melt in chocolate, white chocolate, stuff like that. And they would dip in pretzel in there and stuff. So I'm like, oh, let's do that. We did that.
No, that's crazy. Hold on. Remember how we talked about we came for 9? We put marshmallows on a fork and burned on the stove. That was our dessert sometime. Look what he's doing now. Just saying that's you gotta start realizing yourself like, wow, that's so much. It's so different. But
so
go keep going by your story.
Yeah, I feel like after that, then that was like a Saturday, and on Sunday, we said, oh, let's all go in the pool. So Saturday, I bought the baby her floaty, I bought the kids a floaty. We was all in the pool for a couple hours doing nothing. And usually, if I had my phone, I'll just sit outside with them while they in the pool, and I'm just on my phone scrolling. But for that weekend, from Friday night to Sunday night, I was just with them. And I had probably one of the best weekends of my life at that moment. And I'm just like, maybe this is another way of coping with certain things. Maybe let me just put my phone down when I think I'm about to go to have a panic attack or I think I'm about to have an anxiety attack.
You figure it out.
Let me put my phone down and just spend the time with my family instead of trying to cope with it.
You see how that
on
time
my
goes
phone.
so fast.
And I'm just like, damn, like, that's another way. So that's what I'm saying.
It was a good weekend.
Coping
You
is
had a good
different.
one.
You're fine coping differently sometimes. And some people are not going to find it until they're in their 40s, their 50s, their 60s. Like, that's what I'm saying, man. There's no rule book to life. There's no instruction manual. Just find your ways. But at the end of the day, man, be a good person, man. It's free to be kind. It's free to be somebody else's peace. It's free to be a lot of good things.
Like
Like,
you know,
a
it's
lot
crazy
of
that
good
you're
things.
saying it's free for them things. Remember that picture I sent you on the group chat? Ain't none of you respond. You and Ian.
The one with your hat and your sunglasses?
When I was next to my truck.
Yeah, you freak.
So I put that picture up right on my social media, and I put a quote. Let me read it to you. I'm gonna show you it real quick. You could talk. I mean, hold on. Let me show you this.
That's freaky.
Because you're saying it's free, and you bring up a great thing about it's free. And I heard this from one of my favorite artists. So I put one of his quotes. I actually quoted it to you guys too.
TV.
Yeah, so you can
Yeah.
see it.
But yeah, man, like I was telling you guys, man, like please find a way to cope. Like he said, sometimes it was with the alcohol and the drinking. Like, and I know a lot of people personally that they will drink. They'll drink, and sometimes like, yo, we're like, what you getting into? Like, oh, I'm gonna just chill and drink. I'm like, oh
Sit
damn,
back,
like what
take a
party you
couple
going to? Or like,
drinks.
what like who coming over? Like, what's up? Like, what we doing? And then we're like, nah, I just feel like drinking today.
All right, boom.
I'm like, whoa, like.
You gotta move that now. First of all, that's the pic that's on fire. All right. Anyway, you know this is what a picture I posted. This is the quote. The most important thing I'm gonna say the quote. He's talking about free, right? And this artist, he mentioned, he said, "I've learned the funny thing about being rich, it's free." She's saying that's deep. You know, to me, being rich is not about money.
That is wild.
So the funny thing about being rich is free. And the reason why I posted this quote is because this is what I've been feeling for like the past couple, probably months, to be honest. Long time. It's free. He said, I've learned the funny thing about being rich is free. He said, every time I hit a low is when I found new peaks. Deep. Nowadays, the only accolade I seek is peace. The only achievement, the only, prize, the only award that I seek in life. I don't seek no other award.
That's fire.
I seek an award about peace. I'm looking for peace, right? So this is the one thing I wanted to know. If I could give somebody some advice before we leave, 'cause I know we gotta do that thing soon. And it's getting late. You know how we always try to give somebody something before we leave.
Right.
my thing today, even we talk a little more, is put in the work, but never worked on me. So what I'm trying to say is like you could put in work everywhere, but make sure you put some work in for yourself too. Don't
Yes,
forget about yourself,
100%,
because you could put in
man.
work about being a good father, a good husband, a
100%.
good friend, a good listener. You could put in work into your home. You could put in work into your job for another man or woman, but make sure you put some work into yourself, and that's about the whole mental health thing. So that last part was the
100%.
most important to me. He said, I put in the work, but I never put the work in for me. And this guy's a successful artist. I'm going to quote him, Whit Laurie. You know, he's an underground type John. I've been listening to him for years. But when he said that, put in the work but never worked on me, the dude is making it, right? But his music still is telling himself or his viewers, to me, I take it as like, damn, I feel your pain. Because my wife's laugh at this guy because, not in a mean way, but like every time he raps and says stuff, it sounds like he's about to cry. His voice changes all the
My
time.
God.
It's not enough.
And I
Ain't
know,
enough.
but Ant got
Ant got people
one,
like that too.
And I always tell him like, yo, why he always telling he
But
about
if
to cry?
you
Like,
listen to that, I'm like, damn, this guy, he has the money, right? He talk about how he be in Beverly Hills and all that in one of his songs, or in damn, I just went in there in Cali. I forgot where they got all the famous stores, Louis Vuitton, all the
Rodeo Drive.
Rodeo Drive, right? He talking about how he was on there, but he felt lonely as shit. And it's just like,
And they
you know,
get
what
it.
he's saying is like
that,
being
man.
rich is free, man. So my thing is when you work, you know, you work on everything, you better put some time into work on yourself. And I'm teaching myself that now. Like, and I don't know what I mean by that correctly. Like I tell myself my gym is my little time, but no, there's something else I gotta give myself, more to myself, that's probably gonna help
Yeah,
me with my
sometimes-
mental health
and
help me with just being a better version of myself so I can be a better version of
And that's
people.
crazy that you said that, because my fiance probably brought that up probably a couple weeks ago, maybe last month. She's because, you know, I've been working. I'm grateful for the job I have. I'm grateful for the money that my job gives me. Very grateful. And I just been, I'm not gonna say splurging because, you know, I'm not there yet to be splurging, but I just be spending my money on my kids. Like, my bills are paid, everything's paid, my mortgage paid, but
I feel like it's
all
me
my
treating
money-
myself when I do it to my
it's
children.
just like, yeah,
my
I
peoples.
just give it to them, and then
Hey, you want
sometimes
this?
she'll
Take
be
it.
like, oh, I'm about to buy this, and she got her own money and stuff like that, but I'll just buy it before she gets it. You know what I'm talking about? Just like,
Soon as
I
you
like
show
that.
it, you
I
already
like-
got
I
it on your
just- I
list.
just spend all my money. Like, all my money goes to them.
Meanwhile,
Like,
we stay with the same thing.
and then she asked me, that's crazy that you brought this up, and I said that, you know, being kind is free, and then you just showed me that quote, and then
Yeah.
now this just happened. That's what I'm saying. Life works crazy, man. But
And you notice I
she
only got like
said-
17 likes on that. Like people, it's good. I don't care about the picture, but like that's how you know a lot of people would not really care about what you're like posting or saying.
Right.
Some people will, but my most important thing from my post was them words right there, and I go about
Yeah.
being free.
So
man.
back to what I was saying, man. Like, she asked me. She said, "Yo, like," 'cause I said, "Oh, we about to go on vacation, right?" So I said, "Yeah, I need to get the kids this, get the kids that." She says, "I ain't see nothing. You didn't get yourself nothing in a long time." She was like, "So when are you gonna like work on yourself, or do stuff for yourself?" And I literally like laughed 'cause I thought she was just like joking or just saying something. I'm just like,
you didn't take it all in.
yeah, I'm just like,
Remember, she
myself,
sees it from
like-
the outside.
Like, what the hell? Like, you talk like me, like, no, like, what the heck? Like, no, this is all for y'all. Like, and then she was like, I'm serious. Like, when's the last time you bought yourself clothes? Like, when's the last time I'm not saying the last time I bought my clothes. Like, my
He
clothes
dirty.
is dirty. Or like, no, it's just like,
When's the
I
last
barely
time you
wear my
bought some
clothes. I'm
clothes?
always in work clothes, you know, like,
Right.
But
It's easy. That's our outfits.
but like, she was dead serious, and she kind of got upset. She was like,
You're working
she was
for
like,
everything.
You're working,
but what are you doing for
You're working
yourself?
for everyone, but what do you want? Like, what are you gonna get yourself? And I'm just like, so I saw she was serious, and I thought about it for a little bit. I'm just like,
I don't know.
yeah, like, I really don't.
Me either.
I
I put that post up. I still don't know. That's what I'm like.
really
That's what I
don't
just
know.
said. Like,
and that's when
I know I need
he
to work
showed me
on
that-
myself.
He showed me that quote, and it's crazy because like,
Put in the work,
guy
but you never
said-
worked on me.
yeah, you put
And that
in the
guy's
work, but
that
you
guy's
never
famous,
worked on
not
me,
famous,
and
but rich. Like he's cool.
I've never been working on me because of my mental health. I'm
Yeah.
trying to work on this, and it's just like everything else don't mean nothing to me.
You know what's crazy? My thing is big on that too. That one post bring that up is that like I'm so used to working for others and helping whoever it is. It could be loved ones. It could be your job. It can be stuff that you need to get done. But I'm so used to doing that I haven't worked on me. Right? That messes me up because I'm not as strong as I portray myself as to others.
Right.
I'm not strong to myself because I could get fucked up so easily.
Right.
Right. So that's why I said I need to work on that. But if I'm working for others and busting my ass and showing all this consistency, the moment I don't feel valued for it, I'm down to the floor stuck.
Yep.
And I
And
can't
it'd
get the
be like
fuck
that.
up, right?
It'd be like
But if I could work on me and be like, well, shit, hey, I gave it to you, I'm still going to be solid. But I need to get to that level. So I can do amazing jobs for everybody and for everything around me. But when it comes to me, why I treat myself like shit? You know, why I
It'd be
don't
like
love
that.
myself properly? Why I don't give myself what I give to others? And that's just like, you know what? I don't find it as a bad thing. I find it as something I'm learning and dealing with. And once
Working
I get
out.
to that level, man, I hope one day we could be in our 50s and 40s,
Working out.
60s, and I'm like, you know, I'm good now, and I could be an advocate. I could help so many other people, man.
Yeah, man. That's that.
And most importantly, I
that's what
help
this is-
myself
That's
instead
what
of
this is
ruining
for.
my life.
That's what this is for.
Yeah.
At the same time, we're doing this. It's not because we have answers. So now we're gonna tell you guys the answers.
Nope.
It's to help us and help you. You understand?
My biggest thing is to
Or
be more comfortable speaking
Exactly.
about this shit.
You know,
and,
this-
and then the more I talk about it, is the more I realize certain things.
Yeah, and that's what it is.
Yeah.
Like, you just gotta talk more.
See how the
Make
quote
it
made you
normal.
realize something, make me realize something.
Make
and
it
it's just like,
normal. Let's make it normal, man. Just make this normal, please, guys. Come on, man. Like,
normalize this.
please, man, because we losing too many good people for this not to be talked about more. Like, we really are. Like, it's so crazy. Like,
And it's sad
we
to say,
keep
but
saying
it's mostly
people,
men.
he was dealing
Mostly
he was
men.
dealing with mental health, man, and he took his life at
But that's it. That's y'all leave it there.
young
Oh,
as
he was dealing
fuck.
with
He like
mental health.
25
He
or
was
something
dealing with
like
mental health. Then what we gonna do about it?
Yeah,
What
like,
we gonna do about it? Because we can't keep
and that's
losing
it.
people
We
because
just,
of mental
we
health.
just saw the post and that's it. Like, every time I see something and they'll be like, oh, he took his life, man, he was battling mental health, I'll send it to my brothers. I'm like, yo, this is what we don't want. You understand? And yes, we want to be three freaking regular guys living regular lives and shit.
Yeah,
like
we about
that,
to go
but
to a
man,
baby shower right after this and see our family
eat
and
some baby shower
and-
food.
Yeah,
Like,
and I'm tired right now. I'll be honest, I don't
And
really
it
want to
just-
do much, but we gonna do it.
it's just like, man, like, you gotta do something, man. And for a lot of you guys, and I know people that might see this and they might be going through something and be like, listen,
Certain things may
you might
may
put a
help
goal
you,
for
man.
yourself and like, look, next month if that don't happen to me, my life is over.
Nah, don't do that.
Man, that's
Like I said,
stupid, man.
I got a list of 30 things that I created last month. I probably only knocked out a little
Yo,
more than half. I gave myself a timeline. I
it
didn't do
never
the
works that
timeline,
way.
but it's okay because
Yeah,
I knocked out some stuff. And even if you had one thing you didn't knock it out, it's okay. Don't beat yourself up over it, man.
Nah,
Life keeps
hell
moving.
nah, man.
You keep going. Keep that head up and keep pushing forward.
Yes,
You know what I mean?
yes.
You're
Just-
going to get
just-
by it.
Just while you doing that, man, just like I always say,
Put
be
in that work,
kind,
but
be
put in that work
happy.
for yourself.
You know, yeah, just be the change you want to see.
Yeah.
Be the change you want to see, man, because it means a lot. Because even if you want to make that change or you want to see that change, you might make yourself a better person
Mm-hmm.
because you might be doing things that's wrong. Like, I know a couple guys
Gotta
that
figure it out.
they might go out there and then, you know, they be doing dumb stuff. They just might start a problem at a bar or something like that. But when they go home, they cool people, man. They cool people. They not like that or stuff, but like they still got their bad ways. But you know, if you keep wanting to do something right or do something better for yourself, down the road it's gonna get better and better. Like I said, it's gonna work out. Keep working out until you get to that point where, like I said, I wish I could show you my brother, man, before he started working out. But compared to where he was to where he at now, he got a lot better. He looks a lot better. He feels a lot better.
Mm-hmm. His confidence went up.
That's what mentally
Even
goes
though
the same
he's
way.
not going to show it, but you
Yeah,
know
mentally
this.
it goes the
He's just
same
better.
way, man. You
He was working on
work
himself.
it
He was
out. Yeah,
working on
you just
himself.
work it out.
And
But,
that's the reason when you were saying that about the problem, like a bar fight. So I stopped drinking too, is because I could be a good person at home when I'm sober. You know, that remind me of our pop. But when I drank, I was in it was a lot of days where I was cool, like I was just like always trying to play around, laugh. But there were some days that I was the devil.
yeah,
And
he just
then
wanted to fight people. He'll argue with somebody.
That-
Or he'll just be like,
too much.
he'll be like, oh, I hate this, and then he'll just start going off, and it's just like,
That was the I think I'm not a professional, but this is myself I'm talking about. But that was a lot of my mental health that was coming from everywhere.
Yeah.
And then one day I could get drunk, I could do 9 things correctly, but that one moment you fuck up, that's it, man.
yeah,
And then it's like I had to acknowledge that not the first time, not the second time, not the third time or fourth or fifth, but I apologize to the ones I hurt. I apologize to myself that it took that long for me to realize that shit. You know, because I was at points where I wanted to give up completely, and then I would just keep hitting the bottom. Like, bro, what is this doing for me? So what I'm saying is like, you know, you can be a good person. A substance can mess you up and stay away from it. I advocate for that. Only do something if you know you're in a good state of mind, if you know you're going to handle it, if you know you're going to do it out of pure enjoyment. Other than that, you don't need to, and you don't got to listen to anybody about when they say speaking about your own life. You know how you feel,
Yeah.
but you do take people advice as a criticism, constructive criticism. If you know it's good for you, if there's no way gonna help you at all, or just to listen to them out. Consideration, because that person may really love you, you know. Or if it's something that you know that really don't fuck with you, then who gives a fuck? Just listen to them and walk away after. Like,
Yeah.
But,
But I mean, we're about to wrap it up.
Yeah,
to be
yeah. So
honest.
my thing is, like I said, I'm gonna get my thing.
Yeah, what you wanna?
It was
let
work.
them
It
know?
was like I said from that quote was like he said, put in that work but never worked on me. My thing is, you put in that work, make sure you work on yourself too. Definitely work on yourself, because you don't know how much if it could help you better. Like I was speaking earlier about myself, about like I could help everybody, but if somebody don't value something, or if my job doesn't come out correctly, then I feel like shit. If I broke a screw, I put it in the chair after all the other chairs came out correctly, I feel like shit for the whole project. Why? I shouldn't. I don't know. I need to put more work in for myself to feel better, to get through things. But that's all I got to wrap it up for today. You know, I
So, like
appreciate you
that-
guys.
Telling them to like work on themselves more.
Yeah, yeah. When you can always put in work for other stuff, but always put work in for yourself too. Even if it's 10% out of the 100, start somewhere. But main goal is put as much work as you do for outside of yourself, for others, and for projects, and for whatever it may be in life. Also do it for yourself. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, I mean
That's it.
that's really deep, man. That's something to really think about for a lot of people. For me, start working out, guys. Start working out. I gotta start working out mentally and physically, if you see what I mean. But start working out. Just start it. Like I told y'all in the previous episode before this, just do it.
don't expect to jump the whole
I'm
bridge.
probably gonna keep
You gotta
repeating
start with a
myself for
step.
certain things I want y'all to take away from me, because I really want to throw that out there. But today, man, there's just one thing I want y'all to take away. Just start working out. Start working out.
Yeah.
Working out. If it's physically, start working out, because your health matters too. But I'm not just talking about mental health. Your physical health matters too. And
Hell yeah.
you know, you want to be around for a long time.
Yep.
But yeah, start working out, man, mentally. You know, don't take it as a loss. Every time you get a panic attack, don't take it as you're a loser or you're weird or stuff like that. Work that out.
Yeah.
Work that panic attack out.
Especially for people that battle mental health like us, it's gonna keep happening. So
Oh yeah, 100%.
it's
Don't
gonna
think
keep
it's
coming
going
around.
away.
So
You know, you feel like you're depressed, work it out. Work that out.
yeah.
You feel like you have an anxiety attack, work it out. Dissect it, see where it came from,
What was
work
that
that
shit?
out. Just keep working out, man. But
And even if
please,
you can't work it out that one time, you know, and you know you're doing
Yeah,
it other
just keep
times,
working out.
it's a process.
keep working it out.
You
It's
know?
reps. That's all it is reps, man.
It's a process for all of us. If we know we're gonna deal with it the rest of our lives, we might as well normalize this.
Yeah.
You know, speak about it and get more
please-
attention towards it, and more awareness.
Please engage with us.
Yeah, hey, like,
Comments.
subscribe, comment, share.
We're gonna put our
Um,
social media. He's still working to get his own.
I got Facebook and TikTok.
Yeah, but he need an Instagram.
Yeah,
A lot
everybody
of
uses
people-
Instagram. It's crazy because I guess I'm the old one because I like Facebook. I actually like Facebook more than Instagram. I don't know what y'all see in Instagram.
I don't know, but
think
we're
about
gonna
it as
put all
kinda
our
same.
social medias down.
Yeah.
You know, so you can interact with us if you want personally. You might not like what the hell I say. You might love what he said. Some people might hate what he says and love what I say, which I think is gonna be more of that.
Yep. What?
You're not paying attention. But
No, I was thinking about something else the whole time.
But yeah.
I was thinking about when you said make social media and all that. I'm like, yeah, I really like Facebook.
Oh my God, this guy. Yeah, man, come on, just engage with us. You know, we really want to talk to you guys. Want to see where y'all at. We want y'all to give us something to talk about. You know,
Yeah.
even if it's something that you want us to throw in there. Anything, man. Like I said, it's open discussion. Nothing is stupid. What you're gonna say, nothing. But yeah, man, that's everything. I think today was a great episode.
So how
too.
we end our week. Today's Sunday. August 11th.
See you guys.
Next
soon.
weekend maybe.
Yeah, we're gonna try.
Well,
No
we not even
promises.
looking at it now. We looking at a damn phone.
No promises, man. We're gonna try, bro.